just jump, just get through it. Learn how to just go, get up and go. Like I said, seconds ago, like just no one's really going to be there. You got to be there for yourself. You have to find alignment within yourself, know who your God is, believe in yourself, love yourself deep enough to want to be the change and go look for it, go ask for it. How I got through it was talking about it, sharing about it.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. Y'all know it. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited about my guest. She literally got me fired up, just talking about life, talking about her perspective. And I'm excited about what she's doing in business. Listen, she's a licensed real estate professional. Like, she's done over 500 events. I told her, listen, she's not new to this. She's true to this. But it also just in life journey, does she keep moving forward? I love her perspective. And y'all know I like to peek through people's lenses. So I'm so excited to introduce you to Miss Ingrid Morales. How you doing today, ma'am?
Great evening or great afternoon, everyone. I'm doing great today, Q. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. Now, I'm excited for you to be here. And listen, I don't want to waste any time. I want to go into your world. And so I want you to take us in, bring us into your world. I want you to tell us what your main focus is these days. Maybe if you want to tell us, a little bit how you got started, a little backstory. But then also I want you to tell us what markets you're operating in.
I've been in the real estate space for almost a decade and started working on my personal brand and my development back in 2020 because as a real estate professional, there's a lot of different avenues that you can be in the real estate space. So early on, I became a pro at being a rep for a title company named New World Title. So that is my success to fame within the real estate space. Later on, throughout me wanting to get my name out there, connect with more agents, I decided to do over networking events, real estate social events that were called fall social, summer social. I was a part of a group called the Networking Beast, and this space gave me a space to basically build relationships with real estate professionals, investors, and I just started to add value. I also started hearing a lot of different things when it comes to real estate on and off the market. I became a connector. And this is pretty much where real estate and title concierge came about. I knew that there was multiple things that I can do in a space. And I wanted to figure out on a way to do it and facilitate it and make me happy along doing it. So that's pretty much a little bit about that. I ended up getting into the life space, life, health, and annuity space. Like I told you earlier, I lost my daughter to cancer. So I ended up going to a networking event. And then soon after that, getting a license. So my main focus right now of what I want to do is I want to help other real estate investors and agents, have smooth transactions, provide them that red carpet service, be a resource for them to be able to grow their business within the real estate space, even educating and training, working on their mindset. Because, as being an entrepreneur, I mean, there's a lot going on in this world, and it's hard just focusing on one thing. And, we're all trying to do that. So, with that being said, that's my really happy pace. And then when I'm at the closing table,
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
The second really layer of my business that comes in is really planning for the future. I'm at a closing table. What am I going to want to do? I'm going to want to help the people protect the asset. I want to talk about, if they have a will, if they have a trust. I want to talk to them about estate planning. And that's really where my passion is, and where I can feel fulfilled, that I'm not just, in a transaction to be a transaction. I'm really walking with my purpose, my why through my business, and being in a space where I can serve other people. So, and be able to grow, do multiple things. So obviously as concierge, yes, I can facilitate real estate. Yes, I know how to build teams. Yes, I know how to add value. That's all great. My really passion is now, what can we do with this and help the masses with us and just touch one life at a time. That's pretty much what I'm doing now. What markets? I'm in Florida, I'm in Texas, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. I'm in any market you want to be in. Okay. I think that's important to have a huge network. And now while I'm talking a little bit about network, I didn't tell you about this, Q. I want to tell you about the Dining Diva network that I'm on.
Ooh, let's
Besides
go.
all this great stuff that you want to hear about real estate and stuff like that, this network has really been a platform where I can get on to share my story, work on my personal development. So the Dining Divas, Destination Diva, the Dining Network is my home base, my family that really helps me grow my business, connects me with the right people in the industry, and we also empower each other. So, yes, we do call ourselves Divas. Diva is driven, inspired, authentic, visionary sisterhood. So, remember that. It's a good, positive thing that we're here in the community helping each other. And that's what I love to do, is really to serve others. And also that I think it's important to have men a part of our group. So we do have our Devos.
Who?
So being in a space where men and women collectively come together and we grow our business, but we use television, film, and production to be able to share their stories and things like that, is my happy, happy space. So besides all that, business wise of the real estate and life concierge, Miss Ingrid, the Dining Empire Network is where I'm at, my home. And I wanted to, share a little bit about that with you, because that's a great space to be able to reach the masses and share their stories.
Yeah. Wow. No, thank you, Miss Ingrid. Thank you for walking us through that journey. I mentioned it, before.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I want to dive right back in
It's
because
okay.
you was making momentum, and I want your story to get out, I want your perspective to get out. And so what I was saying is that, of course, your mom, thank you for telling us, Bella, thank you for telling us how you serve your client. You're very involved in this non and divas. Like, you have a lot of different things going on. My question is, what keeps you passionate? What keeps things running smoothly on your end? Like, what's that driving force that keeps you going?
What keeps me going is knowing that no one's going to show up and I got to show up for myself. That's the driving force at the end of the day. Myself, my goals, my vision, my kids, that's my drive.
I love it.
Simple.
And it's always simple. I say this probably every podcast because it kind of just always is relevant. I live by a mantra: when you know who you are, you know what to do. So when you know what your why is, you know what keeps you motivated, it's very easy to keep going because you know who you are. You know what drives you. You know where your passions lie. You know where your purpose lie. And so I hear you. It is very simple. And when we know who we are, we know what to do. So I absolutely love it. Now, listen, we always talk about the success. A lot of people talk about the success and they show us the end product, but sometimes we don't get to go through the journey, through the process of getting to the end product. And so I like to say it like this, there are times when things get real. There are times when deals go sideways, times when we have to pivot fast. And so, Ms. Ingrid, I would love if you have a story like that to share with us, a time within business where you had to pivot fast when things kind of wasn't going your way, but you kind of stuck to it and pushed through. I would love for you to share that with our audience because we have people from different, walks of life at different times of their journey. And I just want them to know that if they're in a tough time, it's going to get better.
Well, it will. You just know this, that everything does get better. It has to go from night to day anyways. To be honest with you, everybody's story, everybody's life is different, but I took all the strengths from my childhood and little things I took from there to be able to get through a lot of things in life. I had a very, tough childhood growing up. So I went to sports. So one sport that I think gives me a lot of life lessons is platform diving. Just jump, just get through it. Learn how to just go, get up and go. Like I said, seconds ago, like just no one's really going to be there. You got to be there for yourself. You have to find alignment within yourself, know who your God is, believe in yourself, love yourself deep enough to want to be the change and go look for it, go ask for it. How I got through it was talking about it, sharing about it. I never held it back. If I did, I probably wouldn't be here. There was times when I was going through the rough patches of obviously losing Bella, especially 3 years of going through cancer. I didn't know I was grieving going through cancer. You know what I mean? I thought grief comes later. But recently, we had a tragedy here in the community. One of my friend's son passed away tragically, like that at 17 years old. So it gave me a different lens to understand the difference in something tragic or while we're living, you know what I mean? And I was going through a lot of grieving through that time. I was drinking a lot. I was doing things I probably shouldn't have been doing. But thank God I was so consciously self-aware that I knew that this wasn't me to pull my own self out of it because nobody else around me was seeing it. Other thing, no one understands your grief until you go through it. Grieving parents, you cannot understand what I've gone through unless you lost a child yourself. So I am just glad talking about this because today when I was in the gym and I'm being very vulnerable with you guys here. And this has actually hurt my business a lot, being vulnerable with people because they use it against you and think that you're not ready and they don't give you opportunity. You want to be straight. It's a lot. Especially being in a real estate, you got to show up, you got to talk the talk. Sometimes you don't feel it. So you got to be very careful with I don't know, with who you're bringing in your life, what you're doing. But I was getting to a good point. But I don't know. I just gone through so much, I don't know, I'm on a new path, and sharing this stuff is definitely it's hard, but I want to help. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying in the gym. I want to help people heal, and I think I want to call it heaven sense. I want to help other, families and people like myself heal because other people don't get it. That's where I wanted to get at. This is my whole point. Oh,
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So
Me?
what I was saying is that I think, maybe building a community where like-minded individuals like myself or grieving parents, I want to make a safe space for them to come share their space because like I said, I could be, an example of someone that's very vocal and that can share it, but it hasn't been used to my best advantage. People, do take things and hold it against you and they just don't understand where you're coming from. So eventually, I want to, put together a group for grieving, parents, and I want to name it Heaven Sets. Creating a safe space and a safe community, for like minded individuals that can sit and talk about grief. I think it's so important because we need to share it. Otherwise, some people don't have the strength to go do the things that I've done or jump off a 10-meter platform. And if you don't, I'm not saying do it, you guys. It's fun though. I think that from childhood gave me the lessons. But give a safe place for people, to share these things because like I said, I experienced just recently people taking all this stuff that I do share and really using it against me and don't like it. It's not a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling. It's very, very yucky. And that's why I used the verbiage earlier. I thank you for the gift of your vulnerability because it is a gift. People don't always deserve our vulnerability, but actually, we're vulnerable. It can help them, but it's for us. Like vulnerability can be our super weapon. It could be our tool to be able to say, you can't hurt me because I already know the strength that I get from this. And also that this does hurt. And so you can't hurt me when I already know this hurts. You can't, I'm not gonna be surprised by you trying to use it against me because I already know this is a sensitive subject. But this is the power that I'm harnessing because you can't hurt me because I already take ownership of this. And so I hear you. So I thank you for the gift of your vulnerability. I really, really do. Um, yeah, yeah.
Amen to that, to what you said too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. It was a sin I wanted to say. It escaped me, so I'm probably gonna have to move forward. But I just, again, I thank you. I thank you for talking about this. I really do. I just thank you for the gift of your vulnerability. It may come back, but what I do, I want to push forward because this internet connection. Listen, this is a valuable episode, and the internet's not gonna stop us today. So I want
No,
to,
it's
yeah,
not. It
it's
can't.
not. Yeah, exactly. So I do want to ask you this: when it comes to your business, entrepreneurship and also in life. I wanted to be dualistic in life, but definitely when it comes to your business, also, what's the next real goal for you? But then also in life, what's the next real goal? But give me both your business and life.
Well, my business goal right now is at least to be doing about 75 files a month, closing 75 files a month in the title industry space. So I am definitely targeting the ultra luxury agent. I'm also targeting lenders as well too. I want, a solid nice 5 counts that I can maintain and manage so I can start implementing coaching and training and elevating and helping these entrepreneurs through life lessons and doing what they're doing. Because, like we spoke earlier, our mental, our physical, our emotional, all the things that are around us as entrepreneur, we take on all this energy and we need to make sure we keep some balance in our life so we can continue getting up every day, networking, prospecting, marketing, doing all the things that we do, and it's a lot of work. It's tiring. It's not a 9 to 5. It's all day long, every day. Even when you go to sleep, your brain's gone. You wake up with that thought. Mindset's huge. So that's what I want to do. That lead all this. So yeah, for my business goal, those files, I want to build a community so I can, help educate and mentor other entrepreneurs as well. And then this healing community that is, that I'm just getting really anointed to do right now because I think it's going to give me a space to continue to grow.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. I
yeah.
love it. I love it. Listen, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your story and you sharing. Listen, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, collaborate with you, learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach out to you, Miss Ingrid?
You can reach out to me on any social media platform. You can even DM me at I am Realty Concierge. That's the best way to get a hold of me on Instagram if you want to talk to me. You can, check me out on my website as well too, and that's ingridmorales.com. If you just go to ingridmorales.com, it's going to take you into everything that I do, a little bit of who I am, what I do. Yeah, it also talks about, the divas. I do a lot of things on, Instagram, social media is just my happy space. Check me out there.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Absolutely. This was a joy. This was a pleasure. Thank you for being with us through the technical issues, but thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for your
Mhm.
perspective. Thank you for sharing entrepreneurial life, but also thank you for just sharing life. And I just appreciate it. And I know our audience is going to get a ton of value from this. So, Miss Ingrid, thank you for being with us
Pray.
today. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you definitely have today. So, really, really appreciate you. And so there you
Thank you.
are. Listen, y'all got it. Y'all got the value from Miss Ingrid. She's shared business nuggets, life nuggets. And so we want you to make sure you continue to get this value. So subscribe, hit the bell. That
Yes.
way, when the alert goes off, you just come right on in. All right. So, Miss Ingrid, thank you so much again. And to everyone else,
Welcome.
we'll see you on the next time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.